Welcome along for the 4th round of the DMC Championship. Today we are racing at the beautiful Spa Francorchamps karting circuit, right next to the real F1 track. Today we have not just 2, but 3 perspectives with Liams and Leos. Because I normally only race race karts, Spa should suit me much better as an auto track than an indoor track, so let's hope for the best. Let's immediately take a look at our Q1 Hotlaps. To be honest, Spa is probably one of the easiest tracks on the calendar. It's mainly just about straight line speed and engagement over the curb of the chicane at the end of the lap. Fortunately, Spa has new karts that also have a screen on the steering wheel, on which you can see the delta and in the race the current race position and distances. Apart from a few, they are also close to each other in terms of time. Here are the qualifying results, with me in P6, Liam just 100th of a second behind me, and Leo slightly down the field in P12. I had argued that we should have a standing start because the gaps at the start would be much smaller that way. So we focused on the guy in the orange overall and his flag. Flag is waved, and off we go for the first race. Unfortunately, with the bump, I lost not 1, not 2, but 3 positions. But Liam drives into the corner a little too fast, and at least I gain 1 position back. Following an overtaking driver is the best thing you can do to get to the front, which you can see here. Leo is definitely not very happy with this kart, because you can clearly see that he lacks straight line speed. Leo knows how important it is to utilize the entire track. That's why you should fully drive over the curb in Spa until the sparks fly. But let's see if Leo can get past Liam. Due to the lack of straight line speed, Leo doesn't even catch up on the straights, even when he's in slipstream. There's my old friend Luca again. Somehow we get into exciting fights in every race, and I have to admit that so far they were always been tough but fair. The thing about a battle between someone who is good in the corners and the other with a super fast kart is that they both lose a lot of time. But this battle won't end anytime soon. Ten minutes later I'm right behind the front group again, so I have a good chance of P2, because my pace up to that point was better than theirs, about 0.2 per lap. I didn't expect Andre to spin on the brakes. Unfortunately, this means I lose my chance of P2 and lose another 2 positions. With only 3 minutes left on the clock, it's time to claw back the lost positions. Here we are now on the penultimate lap, just 1 kart length away. The right time to set a dive bomb. Last round, but too far away to win anything at this point. Fortunately, Andre was spun around by Luca, so back to P6. Still a shame, because my pace would certainly have been enough for P2. Still happy. While I have already crossed the finish line, Leo and Liam are fighting to the line. Liam goes too far off and Leo gets through. Unfortunately, Liam was unable to catch up and ended up in P12. Very disappointing for him. Good for me, because he's ahead of me in the DMC ranking. Heading straight to the formation lap on the second race. Unfortunately, my kart had chronic understeer, so it's way more important to warm up the tires before the start. Considering there was only 1 second between P1 and P16 and only 2/100th of a second between P11 and P14, you have to say that the karts are actually very equal. I was unlucky here and had to start from P14, but the points are only awarded after the race. So let's see what is possible. I'm starting right next to Luca again, so I tried to ride up front with him, because his pace was good in the last race. The guy in the blue and white helmet is Nick, an NLS and 24-hour Nürburgring driver. If I can keep up with him, that's a good sign. One position is already done, but there's more to get here. Admittedly, it was a tough maneuver, but that's the way it is sometimes. 2 other positions done. I don't know if he just didn't see Leo or if he deliberately pushed him off. But Leo is not happy about it. I lost the position to Jan because of the back exit. He had bad luck in the qualifying and had to start from further back. The only thing I can say is that sometimes you have to just send it if you want to move forward. Another situation that shows how quickly you can lose 3 positions if you make a mistake. Good overtake, I must admit. Liam also wins the position against Nick. Now it's clearly visible why Nick doesn't move away from me. His kart lags top speed by a lot. With only 3 minutes left on the clock, Nick passes me again. Now it's only 1 minute 40 seconds or 2 laps to get past. But with a gap of 1.3 seconds, it will be really difficult. So I have to stay focused and step on the gas. Just in time, with only a few seconds left to the finish line. What a photo finish. Fair play to him. In the beautiful Francorchamps sunset, Liam, Leo and Marco on the inside fought an exciting battle for P5. I'll just leave that without a comment. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.